You're watching ABC 27 HD's Hometown Sports with Dave Griffiths.
Welcome into your Monday Sunrise Sports. It is that time again. Before we continue on to this week, let's take a look back at the top 5 storylines from the past 2 days in sports. Of course, it is the Weekend Rewind. Number 5, there is no hotter hitter in Major League Baseball right now than Brian McCann. Atlanta finished a sweep of Philadelphia over this past weekend. 15 brave runs against the Phillies in 3 games, 8 of those driven in by McCann. He's hit a home run in 4 straight games. Right now, it is time for everybody in the league to go on the All-Star break. Number 4, to the grass courts at Wimbledon. Roger Federer outlasts Andy Murray in the final match. He wins his 7th Wimbledon title in 4 sets over the native of Great Britain. For Federer, his 17th Grand Slam title. That is the most Grand Slam titles all time in men's tennis. The Olympics later this month will also be played at Wimbledon. Number 3, speaking of the Olympics, former Florida State guard Davidis Dolkis played in a qualifying tournament with his native country, Lithuania, this past weekend. And those guys beat the Dominican Republic by 26 points handily to clinch a spot in London. Dolkis didn't get a ton of playing time, played in 2 games, only made 1 field goal attempt in 1 attempt, and that, of course, was a 3-pointer. Number 2, to the Gulf Coast we go. This weekend, the largest professionally run fishing tournament in the Florida Gulf Coast, the 24th annual Big Bend Saltwater Classic. Nearly 500 competitors in the event, a non-profit tournament raising money for the Organization for Artificial Reefs to protect and provide fishing areas on Florida's Gulf Coast. Number 1, I'll let Bobby Bowden speak.
On behalf of Coach Zero and college football rivalries everywhere, drivers, start your dadgum engines.
Former FSU coach Bobby Bowden. That is vintage Bowden right there. The Grand Marshal for the Coke 0400, an event won by Tony Stewart. For Bowden, it was his first ever NASCAR race in person. That'll do it for this week's Weekend Rewind. That is also a wrap on your Monday morning Sunrise Sports. Now back to the news desk.